So let me start off with some of the stuff that we can't show you. There's some top secret features to Leopard that we're going to keep a little close to the vest and not going to show you today. I just want you to know they're there. We don't want our friends to start their photocopiers any sooner than they have to. And so we're going to keep a few things a little secret. We didn't tell any of our developers that we were going to be announcing these systems as early as today, because we like a good secret as much as the next person. This is, very few people have seen this until today. We've kept this very secret, and it's my pleasure to show it to you now. Now, I have something to tell you today. Mac OS X has been leading a secret double life for the past 5 years. There have been rumors to this effect, but this is Apple's campus in Cupertino. Let's zoom in on it. In that building right there, we've had teams doing the just-in-case scenario. But there is one more thing, and we've managed to keep it secret. It's hard to believe, but we did it. This thing is so good. I've been using one for the last month, keeping it, you know, a little cloth over it at home and stuff. This is a developer I've known for a long time. I gave him a call Wednesday night, this last Wednesday night. And I said, we got something really secret we're working on, and I can't tell you what it is.
And I am very curious and eager to know when I might be able to buy an iPhone. Can you tell me when that'll be available?
You know, we never talk about unannounced products, so if we ever do announce something like that, I'd love to talk to you about it then.
Where is it that you want to go that Intel, you know, is willing to go along with? Go along with you, I should say.
We never talk about unannounced products, so I can't say. There used to be a saying at Apple, isn't it funny, a ship that leaks from the top? So I don't want to do that.
All right, but what about the direction then? I mean, with respect to the strategic direction of the company, what do you mean when you say you have a direction into which you want to go?
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
All right.
So as we look forward, all I should really say is that we're working on the best iPods that we've ever worked on, and they're awesome. And I can't wait till they're done.
Okay, all right.
Steve, I know you're working on something. It's going to be beautiful. We'll see it soon.
Yeah, you know,
and you can't talk about it, but Bill discusses all his secret plans. You don't discuss any.
I know it's not fair, but.
Can you characterize growth that you're looking for, at least, going forward?
You know, our policy is to not predict. We just do the best we can, and then we tell you what happens.
How are things right now?
Well, you know, we don't talk about any specifics in between our quarterly reports, but last quarter we had a great quarter. And so we'll see how we do this quarter, and we'll be reporting it in July.
How's the iPod doing right now?
You know, again, we can't really say too much between quarterly reports.
But do you think you're going to get a 10% market share in the U.S.?
You know, we don't predict, but we'll be glad to tell you how we're doing. We're talking about Xserve today, and we're very excited about it. So future products will be in the future. For those of you that have not been aware, there was a funny thing that happened on our website last Thursday, as I recall, where some specifications were posted on a PowerMac G4 page that looked pretty remarkable. Now, the reaction to these specifications fell into one of three camps. One, it's too good to be true, can't be true. Nothing could ever be this good. Number two, it's true. And number three, it's brilliant marketing on Apple's part. We internally, one of the folks internally had a great name for this. He called it premature specification. But I am here today to tell you that it was a mistake, and it's true. You know, we're working on some things that I can't talk about.
Again.
But, again, yeah. But there used
very
to be,
beautiful.
There
I
used to
know.
be a saying, isn't it, at
It's
Apple?
going to blow us away, though,
Blow us
when
away.
you can't tell.
Wow, it's great.
There used to be a saying at Apple, isn't it funny a ship that leaks from the top? So,
That's kind of like a sweater without sleeves as a vest. I don't get that.
that was what they used to say about me when I was in my 20s.
Okay.
Now, Macintosh was one of the worst kept secrets in the world. But one of the best kept secrets in the world is that we're not introducing just one standalone product today.
We had a little mishap last night over at the exhibit hall, where we'll all be going after this keynote. We had a water main break, and it flooded the floor of the exhibit hall, but everything's been cleaned up, and the exhibit should be perfect by the time we get there this morning. The two one-liners I've heard is, well, something had to leak, and as you know, there are over 5,000 accessories for iPod. It's an incredibly thriving ecosystem. They announce products even before we want them to. So it's funny. And because it's my pleasure today, I know there's been a lot of rumors, and they're true. It's my pleasure to announce the new PowerBook line today. We've got some great products. And as of this morning, we're not the only ones who think so. If you haven't already heard, Time magazine put the new iMac on its cover this week. Now, most of you are hearing about this for the first time today, unless you read the Wall Street Journal, I guess. Now, we're going to deliver these three models, if you listen to the rumor sites, in January, right? But that's not true, is it? No. You know, I read some of the rumor sites that said this was going to be the most boring Mac world in history. So I guess you shouldn't believe everything you read.